Hello. Oh, I need to turn off your stream.
Ha 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 ha.
It's me. I I don't know if I should apologize for what I for the topic I chose. I kind of like saw it and then I realized, oh, I'm a mutual. And then I was like, wait, what does Thunderbird play? And then I blanked.
I have
How's it
not
going?
played chess in like the last time I actually played chess was like 3 years ago. And before that, the
Eh.
last time I played was in grade 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Well,
So
if it's
this
any
this is gonna be fun.
consolation,
This is gonna be
just
really
be
fun.
aware I'm aggressively mediocre. Um, the only person I've really played chess against recently is my dad, who has a fair number of tournament wins, but I lose all the time.
All right. Do I remember my own password? Probably not. Oh well. That's why we have password recovery. Now we just need to put on some fitting fight music. Oh, you already went? Okay.
Yeah, it's a 30-minute timer, but apparently you have a much smaller amount of time to make the first move.
Alright, it's time to throw for content. Alright, which one's the queen again? The one with the four pointy...
That's the one with the points. Yeah.
Okay. Don't worry. If you think I know what I'm doing, don't worry about it. I only have a vague idea of what I'm doing. So how have things been?
Things have been nice. I did realize after doing the sign up that 90% of our interactions have been streamer to chat.
You know, there's
So
nothing
that
wrong
just
with
kinda-
that.
Yeah, it's just been it was something kind of humorous for me to think about.
And you picked chess because it was a nice, neutral game to play.
Because it's a neutral game to play, and it's also something that because like I was trying to think of like games, and like okay, if I choose a game he doesn't have, and it's something that costs money, then I'm gonna feel like a dickhead.
I mean, you could have just asked beforehand to, like, add me on Steam, and then you can check my library.
You know what? That would be what an intelligent person would have done, wouldn't it?
Ah, yes. But alas, we're VTubers. You know what I like about this is, like, if you click a piece and are about to move it, you
Yeah,
still have the option to back out.
Yeah.
It's not like the touch rule they sometimes implement when you're playing in real life.
Yeah, I used to do tournaments when I was in school, and I was never very good. There was one time I managed to get third place, but that was because it was a 5-person group and 2 people tied for first.
Hey, you take when you can get. I don't think I ever made it that far when I was playing, when I was just a wee lad. Huh.
I also I've lived in the Midwest, which means no one's out here. There's no one here. So all my chess groups are very small. If I had thought to add you on Steam beforehand, I could have been funny and gifted you the 5e chess. That would have been really funny, but also just incredibly confusing at the same time.
I don't know, maybe that's an idea for 5th anniversary. Who knows?
I was watching you go through your pictures of your Japan trip there. I reminded that like, oh god, I'm a giant fucking weeb because it's like, yeah, I know some of these, I know a lot of these terms. Never seen this shit though.
I mean, I'll admit it. The reason why I did most of these things in Japan is because I am in fact a huge fucking weeb.
Yeah, it's just how it goes.
Like, going to HoloFest? Weeb. Going to Akihabara? Weeb. Seeing the Unicorn Gundam? Weeb. Going to buy Kamen Rider belts? Weeb.
There's like a certain amount of unearned confidence that I have that I feel like I could find my way around very specific parts of Japan because of how much I've played certain games. And that's entirely unearned.
Yes. Well, I have gone on more than one occasion about how, even though it was my first time in Kabukicho last year, I navigated that place perfectly.
See, for me, it's Akihabara because I own the Oculus Trip game That's such a stupid thing, but it's also a game series basically funded by Akiba Tourism, which is interesting.
Sure is.
Really,
Take your time, but not too much time.
you could do that. I couldn't do that, actually. Great job, me. I don't know what kind of tone you've set for this with your music, but I have a playlist called Card Game Beats that I'm using for this.
Check.
For myself. Beans.
Okay. The tone I set, it's the Cabaret Grand Prix fight music from Yakuza Kiwami 2.
Oh damn, that's way more intense than what I've got going. I've got Papaya from Fantasy 14.
Papaya, ba da ba ba da ba da da papaya, dun dun dun. I know that song, even though I haven't played 14 in like months.
Aggressive king maneuvers.
Well, if the king does not lead, then his subjects will not follow.
I understood that reference.
Alright, Code Geass.
Yay! I'm so glad you got the reference.
It's your king.
If the king doesn't lead, how can he expect his subordinates to follow?
When I would play the 5D chess version, and I played it with a friend of mine, I would, anytime it looked like I was winning, I would simply put previous notice, the episode preview theme from Code Geass, just start playing it as loud as possible.
Excellent choice.
It certainly was a play that you made.
It was a play of all time.
Of all the chess games that have ever happened, this was one of them.
So when's the time that you watch VTubers the most?
Like, the time? Like, of day? Or...
Yeah, time of day.
Dude, I'm trying to think about it, because, like, you are probably the primary VTuber that I watch.
Oh, wow.
At least live. I try to keep up with the news on corpro VTubers, because I have a bit of fear that there's going to be people who come into my chat because I'm a VTuber and go, you know about thing about other VTuber? And I'm gonna go, nah.
Nah, I just enjoy my hobby in a vacuum. I'm a weirdo. So you say that means you generally watch them the most in the evening then?
Yes, because during my free period of times at work when possible, and then like, yeah, generally like in the evenings, because that's usually when I have time. But like, it's the main VTubers I watch are you. There's another one of my good friends. They constantly change their name though.
Oh, that must be
I think right now
confusing.
they're going by Lycon Rock. I've collabed with them several times, and every time they have a different name, so it looks like I've collabed with several people.
Yeah, the only corpos I watch, like I actively watch nowadays, are Aki Rosenthal from Hololive JP Gen 1 in the morning, Raura Panthera from Hololive EN Justice, also in the morning, and Shiori Novella of Hololive Myth in the evening. Well, I say watch, but it's more like I put her stream up on a tab, mute the tab, and then do my own stream, because we stream at the same time. So that kind of sucks. And
I used to watch Kiara for a little while, like shortly after she debuted.
What do I think of Kamen Rider Gav? Kamen Rider Gav is a very fun show. The music is good.
Is that the new one?
The new one, yes. The suits. Well, the general consensus is like, the dumber the main suit looks, the better the show is. Check. Ow. Ow. I'm being assaulted here.
Okay, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate, goodness.
Happy 4 years, bird brain. Ow. I forgot Soul had the same amount of points too, or probably more.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think that was it. I'm done. It's over. One blunder. Damn.
15 misses. 0 mistakes, 0
I played
blunders.
bad, but somehow you played worse.
What the heck is a blunder?
Blunder is a worse mistake.
So to answer my own question, so I watch 2 corpos in the morning before getting ready for work. Then I watch a bunch of indies during my breaks while I'm at work. I just kind of like rotate between them during every break. It's like, okay, someone new's on, someone new's on, someone new's on. And then in the evening I stream. So then I just put on Shiori in the background and mute the tab, and then... Yeah, I'm a freak who, like, watches other streams while I stream.
I don't really do that. But I also stream during the day, and I've run into a problem where, because I used to stream in the evening, I followed people who stream in the evening, because that's also when I watch streams. Which means I have very limited targets for my ratings. Because it used to be I would raid you all the time. But now I don't have an evening stream, so I'm just like, I don't know what to do anymore.
Dedication to your Oshi is have her stream on while you stream all of the time. Like, I'll have Takako stream on if she's streaming while I stream. Or Shiori stream while I stream. And if I'm... On the rare times I stream in the morning, I'll put on Aki's stream.
So is that what you have going on right now? Is that in a separate window? That
Yes. Yes, I do. This is a normal occurrence for me.
Fair enough.
We have 2 different, very different moods going on here. You have the papaya song. I have an intense cabaret club showdown, which feels more like a
No, that's
Tekken
way
song.
too intense. I have about the skills to be an old man in a park playing chess, and that's about it. I enjoy playing chess. I'm not very good at it. I will be the first to admit that.
Oh, I'll be the second then. I absolutely stink at chess. I'll have like a few flashes of inspiration and then that's it.
I thought you were gonna. You said I'll be the second. I thought it was gonna be followed up with like, I'll be the second. You suck at chess, bro. What the hell is this?
No, I'm the second to admit that I'm bad at chess. I mean, if we were playing in real life, I could pull the old strat of eating your pieces when you're not looking. What's that in your mouth? Nothing.
What's really sad about this is I have like several books on like chess theory that I've just never bothered to read. It's like I don't care about chess in theory. I want to play the damn game, and then I play the game, and then I lose to someone who's read books, and I'm like, ah.
So that's
shit.
why I lost.
See, there's like one person I'm able to beat at chess fairly regularly. But that's mostly because of the fact that we'll set the timer for 3 days, and then he'll make a move after like 2 minutes after I make my move, and then I will wait 2 days and 4 hours to make my move.
Okay, that sounds... sounds like
call
a...
it the Miyamoto Musashi type of strategy.
Oh.
Show up late to the duel, frustrate my opponent. He calls me an asshole.
I mean...
Is that true? Yes, but
But
what do I do around here? But all's fair in love and war, right? And that's what chess is, war. Well, as a kid, I do remember I was constantly told about the story of Bobby Fischer, the childhood the child prodigy. And then I was like, oh, he disappeared. And I was like, oh, that's weird. What happened to him? And then I found his Wikipedia page many years later. Found out he reappeared in Yugoslavia, played an illegal game of chess, and was arrested.
okay then. Just like okay, define illegal game of chess.
Well, he had been an Olympian, and Yugoslavia was under sanctions from the U.S. for any sort of trade. And so he was actually teaching, and getting paid to teach in Yugoslavia, which was illegal because he's an American citizen. He was an American citizen. There's also a gap in there where he was on the run for many years because of this chess game that he played that was illegal. He also has had some disturbing political ideas. So yeah, probably best that it was just thought of like, oh, he just disappeared one day after the Olympics at some. It was like some world championship chess match.
Well, it was nice hanging out with you, Marcus.
When did chess.com add a voice to the game review guy? Whoa, that scared the shit out of me.
Was Timeline Man a good sport? Yes. Well, like I said, it was nice having you on stream.
Yeah, this was nice. I think the only other times I've been on your stream were the StarCraft tournament where I got my ass kicked, and the panel tournament where I got my ass kicked.
And chess.
Seems like I just kind of get my ass kicked here.
It makes for good content.
It does. You have a good rest of your stream.
Alright.
Sayonara.
Don't worry. Bye. Alright.